This is my human readable QR codes that y'all are welcome to. The site, I'm just going to show you this site, tell you a little bit about what we did with it, and you can even use your camera with this one. Take a picture of it. I'm going to talk to you about Johnson Solids. I want to do the most important thing before I run out of time, and that is to give credits to all the folks that helped make this possible, build this website that I'm going to talk about. It's a collaborative effort by a few of us on GitHub. First guy is Norman Johnson. He's the one that discovered the solids. Then really 4 of us put this website together. John Kostick, whom I first met at G4G15, he built 51 of the 92 models. John Hall, no relation to me that I know of, built 15 models, and I built 26 of them, including building the website. And Scott Dworthman, that many of you know, he built the underlying V-Zone technology that makes this possible. So the Johnson Solids are, there are 92 of them, and their characteristics are they're all convex. They are all the faces are regular polygons. So in this case, you can see this one has got equilateral triangles, square on the bottom. This is J1. They're all like that. They are, so therefore all the edges are the same length, same as the platonic solids, except that the vertices are not allowed to be symmetrical on this. So this vertex with triangles and squares is different from this one that's all triangles. And also they're not allowed to be prisms and antiprisms because those two are infinite sets. So that's basically what the Johnson solids are. Most of these are made from cut and paste the platonic and Archimedean solids. So I'll flip through a few of them. The first few are pretty boring. They're pentagonal pyramid. We start to see a little more interesting with a cupola, if I pronounced that right. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to invite you to play with that yourself. One of the things, because this tool was originally built to model a Zoom tool that many of you guys have seen around, several of these models we've discovered are Zoom constructible. So if you can build them with Zoom tool, we've got the ability to switch and show how to build a Zoom tool model. Some of them use green struts. They all use either green or blue. These are the only 2 that use green. So I'll take you down to some of the more fun ones. He describes these names that are more than a mouthful, and they describe what the basic polyhedron is that gets manipulated. And what they do is either chop off faces or add faces to a regular polyhedron and then merge them back together. So there's variants of that. When we first started this project, I thought Johnson solids have so little symmetry, or they lose a lot of symmetry. At first, I wasn't interested in it, but the more I played with it, they really have their own charm. They diminish them, they elongate them, they stretch them, they glue them together with prisms and antiprisms. So I'm just going to flip through a few of these real quick. J21. There's an example of, this is an elongated, they just took J52 is the same thing. Oh, my bad. I'm not going to waste time. 69 and 70. Okay. Another thing we did was we color-coded all of the faces. They all have either 3, 4, 5, or twice that, 6, 8, or 10 faces, sided faces. So we color-coded all of those. So if I switch between, say, 69, 70, okay, here, let me get this one oriented right. I can see 69 has 2 opposite sides where the cupola is glued onto the decagons, or I could do 2 of them that are not opposite each other, or I can do 3 of them. So there's 3 variants of the dodec. that you can see up here, there are variants of the Icosa. And I'm going to come down here real quick to everybody's favorite, the Rhombicosa dodec, aka zone ball. These are not regular like the zone ball because you'll see, if I look around, I got to find it here. This one's truncated, okay, or diminished. They have paragyrate. So here you'll see I have two squares together, running out of time. I'm going to let you play with the rest of these. I want to mention just at the end, there are a handful of these, like from 88 to the end, that are not regularly, chopped up Platonic solids. You had the URL if you want to play. On this page, you've also got links to our Discord server and the GitHub source to all of this, so come join us and play. Thanks for playing today.